Naturally, a really sick start to the episode with this duel.
いやはや銀狼の絶技見事でした。根源たるポートマフィアの暴虐がある限り、火難は生じ続ける。
First of all, I like how this location now has meaning thanks to us being shown these events from 12 years back. I'd have shown more, but tons of bodies everywhere. Secondly, it also leads to information regarding why he put an end to the leader of the Port Mafia, not just because of his love for the city and its people, but the idea planted here. I love me some animation done like that. It's rare in this one because in spite of the animation being so high quality, the budget probably isn't massive, you feel me? Exact same thing again, but this time huge props for the voice acting performance there. Really belted that war cry out. Twist upon twist, he used a statement of if I die the Port Mafia will run wild, and he caught him off guard for just a split second.
カタイが理由もなくヨシコ以外の布団を使うはずがない。おそらくあれは防弾装備の布団。
Oh wow, let's hope he's still alive then, because I can't lie, it made me very sad when he talked about him joining the agency, starting to live there under his futon, bless him. This may be legit the single most twisty series of episodes I've ever watched. Like in terms of TPM or twists per minute, these past 3 episodes must be ranking high!
夏目先生。
隠居じじいには楽をさせろ。
Their TPM just went up by 1! Also though, Hakuru from Tensura.
では何をチャンスとする？
そうか。
Half the win is Futon Boy still being alive and well here, that's awesome to actually see, and the other half is for how he took charge here, motivating them both. That was awesome to see.
話してください、太宰さん。
ダメ。話したら君たち異能で喧嘩するでしょ。
でも
That's exactly the kind of thing I've been wanting to see, and I don't even rightly know why. I just love seeing the 3 of them together since the end of season 2.
作戦を遂行します。なんだこの集中力。
Ladies and gents, mostly gents, looks like I get my wish. I get to see these 2 badasses fighting alongside one another again. It's like they know me!
僕と協力して戦う気か。
ああ。
昨日の晩ご飯何食べた？
ああ。
That's so stupidly good. If you've watched my other videos, you'll likely remember this reference, but his ability so reminds me of the video game The Darkness. Glad his ability has been given a large buff over the seasons. Originally it did feel very weak to me until I saw this and of course his fight at the end of season 2. This is not what I want, damn it! You're meant to be on the same team! I'm gonna get a huff in a minute!
太宰さんがお前を捨てて消えるのも当然だ。
そうだな。
I love that. That's a clear sign of character growth. In season 1 and most of season 2, he was so volatile all the time. At the drop of a hat, he was throwing attacks. This is growth. Very clever to have this system in place. It means they couldn't rush in guns blazing and forced this specific storyline and matchup to take place.
貴様ら寝返れ。そうすればポートマフィアが10倍の報酬を出す。
More evidence, I think, of how he's changed. He might be doing it because he has to, but he's definitely calm and thinking outside of the box too. Very good.
臆病者の貴様が他人のために己の命を危険にさらすのは何故だ。
誰も救わぬ者に生きる価値などない。
Good to draw this factor back into play, how this part of himself, doing this mission right now, was brought about by his childhood, as horrible as it was.
距離2メートル。
Oh wow, that's huge! He legit saved him!
外したか。 だがそれもよし。
Those TPMs be rising, baby!
ウイルスの胃の
Although I found it agonizing how he didn't turn into his other form and nail the dude before he left, this definitely adds another layer of tension to the final episode.
お静かに。チャイコフスキーが聞こえません。
Mr. from JoJo's Golden Wind!
高熱とめまいで直立すら困難になる。かすり傷でも受けてはダメだ。
Two wins here. Firstly, this information makes more sense why he's not just using his ability to reach over and take the guy out right now. Also, it shows how tough the bosses are in spite of this. They openly fought one another in a duel and did well. Another win. Let's say it's for the attack and damage animation being good. They can have it as he tries and fails to reach him after all.
やつより速度を出せ。そして乗り心地が悪い。
That's amazing! It's what I was hoping for, to a degree anyway, when they start working together. They really do make for such an outstanding team. He trusts him when he says forwards as well. He knows he'll cut the rubble in front of them.
なんだ
Brilliant. Not brilliant that they've been stopped for a moment, but how the music cut, the impact shot, and how it was animated, and how the tension continues to rise.
主様、フョードル様は
I don't think I've done it once this season, but another unique ability, Oda!
谷崎さん、廃校の西からホロ車です。
今度こそ。
それも無視だ。
Whoever chose all of the music for this final episode did such an amazing job. It really elevated events to a much higher level, the tension rising along with it. The power of his amazing ability on full display when he destroys the entire thing in a second. Won't be that easy, I'm sure, but he did wreck it super quick. That seemed like genuine concern for me, so half the win is for that, the other half is for the clever way he fought him by holding him in place. That was unique. Dude, it's almost as though they did this as the OP instead. They can have 2 max wins already for this. The animators had to work with Earth due to the manga and did an incredible job of animating it during destruction phases. So clean. Oh, he didn't see that coming now, did he? This might legit take the crown for the most amount of plot twists in such a short amount of episodes that I've ever seen. I really thought the battle was over. Yet another one?
森さんの兵も動かせ。大至急だ。手錠と爆弾をはめられたただの登山客でフョードルではありません。
When Dazai says that's the guy, I'm all hyped. Suddenly, it's not the guy, and I'm like, I literally cannot believe how anti-anime this has been. Normally, this would be the guy.
貴様は幼少の記憶から逃れ、生きる許可を得るために戦っている。正しいことをなせと呪いの言葉を吐き続ける。能力で空間を削り。
This is also easily scoring max wins. Great character development rounding out in the final episode, a trust forming between them, and an amazing ability being used in a new way here. Oh my god, it gets even better! His own ability, I mean. As I said before, originally it seemed weak, but he's doing amazing here now, using it slightly differently. What a brilliant mixing of CGI with animation. They're combining the friggin' abilities!
ほら、言った通りでしょ。安直な逃走経路だ。
Amazing stuff, seriously. Loved how they were standing side by side as well.
そんなわけあんた!
For a second, I thought they really did forgive him, then this happened. Way better.
最初からこ こを訪れてすらいないだと。ネズミはすでに穴蔵の外です。
思ったより容易な相手でした。ジテで焼却できそうです。
Really good bait and switch, making it look like they were speaking face to face. The same design on the container. This is what makes him a really good villain this season.
いや、さすがに驚いた顔だ。
I gotta hand it to them, they packed in maybe just one final twist and it was a hell of a good one. Damn!
久しいな、ネズミ。
What a way to get him back into the main story after what we saw a few episodes back. It also made sense and makes use of the Eyes of God tech from that same episode.
妙な動きがあれば即射殺します。
Won't show it, but one of the guys who tried to put cuffs on him exploded near enough. 3 quick wins here. Firstly, going without an ED this final episode to give us an extra long episode.
500人の犯人を全員弁別した。知的帽子くんはまだ中だよ。推理勝負は諦めて全員張り倒してたな。
Secondly, it's a favourite of mine, everyone together eating and drinking and relaxing after a job well done. I've always loved that. Thirdly and finally, it's this comment from him. He got bored and started punching everyone instead.
だが今回の諸君の働きには深く感謝する。
Nice to know he's not being harsh on them for not following his orders. They did save everyone's lives after all.
芥川君と組んでどうだった？
最悪です。6ヶ月後、貴様を殺す。従前に備えよ。貴様を否めぬ限り、奴がれは一歩も前に進めぬ。
Honestly, this might be the best thing for me personally. They stay kinda enemies like this, but when the chips are down, they fight together if needs be. I like it. I'm weird. Way too long to show, but he agreed to it if he goes the next 6 months without taking a life. But it was framed in a great character development way, I thought. Really awesome.
そうすれば、あの人の首輝きからも自由に。
Long story short, in the same vein as the last win, he too wants to grow mentally and physically stronger, overcoming his own hurdles and getting past his history.
何に乾杯するんです？
ストレイドッグに。
ストレイドッグに。
Such a stupidly great way to wrap the season. Just a reminder, Season 4 has not been voted in as of June 29th. Consider helping the channel and my family by pledging and voting it in. Win-win! Hope to see you there. Darth Weirdo, Fiji, Mal Liao, Mushwin, Nick Wyndham, The Elementator Wars, Christopher Willis, Emmanuel Gonzalez, Fancy Turtle, Kepan, Mini Masher, Marquez, Nozomi, Allkeeper, Ota Bodanisi, Steelers, The Epic Commander, Bird Without a Word, Brandon Kriya, Brian Bayot, Cameron, Commander Cyrus, David Meyer Olmos, Devico, Doggos for Life, Dragonstorm 35, Guru, James Tafoya, Yor Edvinson, Kevin Alston, Kumfroik, Nightly Winter, Peter Milligan, Robin Jackson, Ruby Rose, Setoki Ari, Zion 44, Sean, Starkip, Tiger Lily Warrior, Ajoka, Alexander Schwartz, Ali 50, Amadillo, Anador, Brainless Ben, Cecilia, Cedric, Cloud Garden, Dante Soul, Dante's Face, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Donald Newburn, Dragon Defender, Drake's Daughter, Iso, Francie, Furious Mo, Garrett Vermeesh, Hope for Those Ritter, Isel Caldera, Joker Rims, Jason Davies, John, Juffa 6263, Kai Wolfspring, Kelnock, Kevin Alter, Kevin 102, Knuckle Duster, Tony Niemeyer, Kai 158, Carl Jones, Laxor, Laxus, Liam Gagati, Lifty, Lionel Schultz, Luis Minito, Marvin, Mason Stelfer, Michael Lewis, Niran Adjan, Modaviram, Mr. Firecool, Natsu Dragneel, Nick Monaco, Nick Pell, Nuvagown, 1928, Oberon Quartz, Ollie the Mighty, Oliver Smiley Reacts, Onks Khalif, Oscar I. Lopez, Owen Halloran, Q Flash, Chris Harris, Rimuru, Rodiz, Ryan DeVeries, Sadaholic, Sakomi Arum, Sarcastic Truth, Shadow Clinter, Snowy, Stan, Storm 970, TRS, The Danish Muggle, Thrasher 340, Vernon Hogan, Wacky Normal, Will Sass, Willy Man.